Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. It's another collective reading. I hope you're all doing well. So we're just going to dive in and see what you need to know. Keep in mind it is general and it's also timeless. It's not going to resonate for everybody. There may be some messages that do, others may not. The whole thing could resonate. Also, my readings do tend to tap into past, present and future energies. Okay, so it's important to keep all of that information in mind whilst you're watching. Alright, so the first card out we have is the, I was going to say the stork. Yeah, it is the stork actually, 17. What else? 22, the doors. 30, the lilies. 20, the park. 9, the flowers. It's funny because when I pulled the lilies, I wanted to say the flowers. I was like, I'm not surprised if the flowers comes out, and the flowers did come out. Yeah. 16, the star. 5, the tree. Ooh, too many. And one more. 15, the bear. And at the bottom of the deck we have 36, the cross. Okay. Yeah. So it looks like here this may be highlighting some kind of relationship. Okay, this could be a romantic relationship. This could be a family dynamic. Okay, like parent and child, two parents, two lovers. Okay. And it's speaking on decision making, choices, okay? Being at a crossroads, making a choice as to what path to take. It's possible that someone is, I mean, especially with the stork being here in the lilies, it's possible that someone's discovering that they're pregnant. And they're deciding what they want to do, if they want to proceed with the pregnancy, if they want to make it public, or if they want to keep it to themselves for now. But it does look like this information is going public with the park being here, right? Or something pertaining to health, okay, could be going public. But with that stork leading, it really does feel like it could be a pregnancy. A couple preparing for some kind of pregnancy, a baby, an arrival. Especially with the bear being here as well. There's too many cards here that speak on potential motherhood, okay? But there's something about this that's going public. And I feel like there's this like energy of with the flowers here, it's like there could have been a baby shower, okay? So this is how it's going public, through the arrangement of a baby shower. People are turning up with gifts, okay? This is the invitations being sent to a baby shower, for a baby shower, okay? Yeah, this is something that's destined to unfold. So this is like a predestined situation here. Speaking highly on family and legacy with the tree being here as well. Again, motherhood, protection. Interesting. But with the cross being here as well, it could be that there's a mother figure that wants a couple to marry because of a pregnancy, right? Because of the arrival of a child here, right? It's possible that that may not have been their initial plan. Yeah, ooh, especially with the 7, the snake being here as well. And the mountain, 21. And this is what I was wondering, because with the cross, I was like, does someone feel burdened by this pregnancy? Does someone feel burdened by this situation? So is this not a happy celebration? A wanted pregnancy? And I'm starting to see why, just with these 3 cards right here, okay? Yeah. So I don't think this was something that was actually planned, but it's like when they found out that, you know, they were going to have a child, it's like they just kind of went with it. It feels like that. Like they had a decision to make, but maybe because of like pressure from a mother figure or you know, family members, right? Maybe there's a religious factor as well. Like if these people come from a very religious family, they could have been sort of pressured into, you know, keeping the baby, and not only that, but potentially even getting married as well because of the pregnancy. So it's like expecting the baby to be born in wedlock. So this is all happening very quickly, you know, as a result of an unplanned pregnancy. So it's like they're now trying to lay the foundations, hence the stalk being here. Because I feel like this is a couple that lives together. They were building the foundations. Possibly they've bought a home together, or they rented a home together, or they live together, you know. But then obviously this information comes to light. They realize that the feminine energy is pregnant, right? And they have a decision to make. But it just feels like there's a lot of influence from possibly a mother figure here, right? For there to, you know, for them to go ahead with this pregnancy, and not only that, but potentially get married as well. Yeah. There could have even been some kind of complication, okay, with the pregnancy that led to the feminine going to hospital. But I think everything's okay now, you know, so I don't think they have anything to worry about. It could have even just been from stress, okay, because of course, you know, having a child, especially when you weren't preparing for that, it's not straightforward, you know. That could be very stressful. There's a lot of factors to consider, you know, especially if these two didn't feel like, you know, they had everything in order prior, you know. Because from what I'm looking at, it looks like they're like either building a foundation or rebuilding a foundation. So yeah, I think it just came at a bit of an awkward time. But there's something pertaining to this that's going public. So I feel like there was like some kind of public announcement that there's going to be like a baby shower as a result of this pregnancy. You know, this is like definitely a fated situation, okay? I feel like the family are, you know, happy about this, you know, possibly on the feminine side or the masculine side, whoever this mother figure is. I don't know if it's the masculines or the feminines. It could be the masculines that's happy to know that they're going ahead with this pregnancy, and, you know, it's all going public, right? But with the cross being here, is like this is someone's cross to bear. That's what someone is feeling like. So I'm wondering if the feminine or the masculine or both of these people feel like they're being pressured into doing this, right? Because you know, the feminine's pregnant. Because I'm telling you, there's definitely heavy outside influence that is affecting their decision making. Yeah. There was definitely some kind of health scare here with this pregnancy. There could have even been some kind of situation where someone tried to cause harm, or... Oh, okay, this is weird. Whoa, this is strange. Okay, so it's possible even, right? Say if this... I mean, obviously this is not going to be the case in every situation, but if this is a situation where the karmic did not... Like, oh, I said karmic. I didn't even mean to say karmic. Wow, okay. Oh, it didn't come out for no reason. Okay. So say if this person wasn't ready to have a child yet, or didn't want to have a child, they may have done something intentionally to try and miscarry, but I don't think it was successful. So something happened. This person was sent to hospital. They may have tried to pass it off as like, you know, something went wrong, or that it was an accident or whatever, but I feel like this person intentionally tried to miscarry this child, okay? That's for some, okay? That's not going to be for everyone. For others, no, there was a health scare, okay? But for others, yeah, this was intentional. Yeah, so it's you know, it's take it how it resonates. It's not the same in every case, okay? So just please keep that in mind. But there was something about this that they didn't want going public. It's like they wanted to lead people down another line of thinking, okay, when it comes to this pregnancy. There's something they didn't want, like with the mountain being on top of the park. It's like trying to block something from coming to light, block something from going public pertaining to this pregnancy. Either they don't want their family and their person's family to know that they intentionally tried to miscarry, or something about the pregnancy, okay, that they don't want known, okay? So we're going to look into that. I don't want to jump the gun and assume anything, but yeah, we have it here so I can say it. This may not be the masculine's baby, and that could be why they tried to miscarry, all right? So I did feel that, but you know, I wanted to be sure before I say that, because I don't want to jump the gun. I want to make sure I give you guys, you know, what I'm seeing, you know, but I want the confirmation, because it's a serious subject, you know, so I don't want to just put anything out there, of course not. But no, we have it here, right? So this is so tragic. So this masculine here, you know, it's like, I feel like this masculine's doing everything by the book. They're doing things the right way. They feel like, well, you know, I am with this person. You know, we both are responsible for this child, so I need to do my part, okay? And this person really thought that this is where they were meant to be. This was destined. This situation was predestined to play out this way, by the way. But they don't understand what this was actually meant to reveal, okay? They thought that this is the person they were meant to be with, that this is the person for them, that they were supposed to go in this direction, because it's like, well, our families are really supportive, they're pushing for this, you know, we're already in a relationship, this happened, so it must be fated, right? It must be fated for us to be together and have this family. So this masculine was very supportive, right? Yeah, what they didn't know is, I'm telling you, the other man, especially with the star in the tree, yeah, this karmic knows that this is someone else's child. And that's why they intentionally try to miscarry, because they know it'll only be a matter of time before this information gets out. And that's what they're trying to stop. But with the clock being here, it's only a matter of time. I feel like this news is getting back to the mother figure, okay? It does look like it will in some shape or form, okay? And again, this could be the feminine's, mother, or this masculine's mother, but it's being exposed, okay? That as much as this karmic tried to stop it from coming out, it is coming out that this is someone else's child. We've had readings like this multiple times come up over the past year or so, right? I can distinctly remember at least 2 to 3 other readings I've got where this message has come out. So what did I tell you about situations coming to an end and truths being revealed? Yeah, there are multiple situations where things like this are playing out. So just because I've received this message in the past doesn't mean it's necessarily speaking on the same people, right? Because I feel like this is, yeah, there's more than one situation where this applies, right? But yeah, it's just interesting how this keeps coming up. So this is obviously something that is, you know, definitely going to be brought into full view very soon, okay? Yeah. So this could even be like, I feel like the karmic, because I did say karmic, so, you know, and this is very much karmic energy for me. So the karmic could have been even trying to keep this from their own parents, right? But the mom is finding out, and they may be, you know, trying to protect them, trying to figure out what to do next. Because they know if this masculine's family finds out, they're going to hit the roof, right? Yeah. But again, you know, if this was something that was that these people were being forced into, because this situation arose and because of whatever religious factors, then they've brought this upon themselves, because you can't, you know, you can't force people to lead a life, especially a life that is false, right? Yeah. So, but there's something karmic about this, especially again with the woman being here. This would be the feminine. But I don't feel like it's this same person. And I don't know if you saw, but when I was shuffling, when I was trying to get this card here at the bottom, right? The bottom right corner, I actually saw the other woman, okay? I actually saw the other woman. And I feel like that's more like the Karmic's energy, right? But she didn't come out. And I think that's because obviously in this situation, she would be considered the main female, right? However, you know, I don't think that is necessarily this person's divine counterpart. I don't. I just feel like this person believed that it was because of, you know, how things played out and the fact that their family was kind of pushing them into settling down with this person. But just because it was fated to happen doesn't mean that was their destiny. It was predestined to happen because of the choices they had already made. Two doors, right? The two doors. So this person had chose to, you know, build upon this relationship with this karmic, right? Yeah. So, but I feel like it is their karma as a result of potentially sidelining their true counterpart here. Yeah. So, yep. We have the ship, number 3. Oh, so this news is traveling fast and this karmic is trying to block it from going public. Yeah, I feel like this karmic is getting really spiteful, really angry. Like getting really nasty about it. Like they're trying to find out exactly who knows what and how this is getting out. But it is getting out. Yeah. They're trying to do everything they can to stop people from finding out the truth. Yeah. So whoever actually knows this, there's someone in the community that knows that this karmic almost miscarried, and that why she almost miscarried, and that it wasn't, in this case, I feel like it wasn't unintentional. They intentionally tried to, you know, abort their child because they know, they actually know it's not this masculine's, you know. So, wow. But instead of being honest about it, you know, because maybe in the, well, depending on what the overlap was like, maybe initially they didn't know. And that would have been their opportunity, right, to come clean. Like, once they found out, that would have been an opportunity to come clean. Yes, it would have caused a shit show, but what's the alternative? You try and pretend someone else is the father and let them raise the child? That's insane. But that seems like that's where they're going with it, you know. And as much as, yes, this person has put themselves in this situation and it's a bad one, the families are to blame as well, because they are essentially making these people feel like they have to go along with this, right? Because if it wasn't for that, I don't feel like this feminine would. I feel like they would have, you know, aborted the baby, and they probably would have lied about it, to be honest. Like said, oh, I had a miscarriage, and you know, and yeah, it was still not great, you know, so it is enabling the truth to come out about the whole situation. But you know, I don't think these family members are innocent either, because yeah, of course they didn't know what this person did, but how are you going to try and force two people to settle down? That's not your decision to make, right? Yeah. And it may not be all of the family that's doing this, but there's clearly certain individuals, particularly a mother figure here, that's definitely influential in the whole situation. Yeah, but this is it, the divine with the birds, right? The owls, sorry. They're trying really hard to get a message to this masculine, like, hey, you have no idea what you're signing up for here, right? Like, you're literally, you know, settling down with someone who is gonna pin a baby on you that's not even yours, you know? And the thing is, the hospital may even be the one that's trying to, you know, contact the feminine about this situation and say, you know, because depending on what happened, maybe they notice, like, maybe they needed some blood or something like that, you know, depending on how bad the situation was when the karmic was taken to hospital. And then maybe that's when they did blood tests and stuff, and they realized that maybe the baby doesn't have the same blood type. I don't know if they can, look into that at this point in the pregnancy. I don't know. I don't know all these things, right? I'm not a doctor. But I just feel like there was some kind of sign here, right? That things are not matching up. This comic may have tried to really sell it as they had an accident, or, they accidentally took something or whatever, right? Or they got hurt or something like that. But, the doctors, they're not stupid. They could tell that this was likely self-inflicted, right? And and they don't want this news getting out, but it's in some shape or form someone knows something about this. So I don't know if they're trying to refer this karmic to a counselor or something like that, and it's raising alarm bells, why would they need a counselor, or if this was just an accident and the baby's fine, why would they need to, so it could be something like that. But there's definitely news getting out in some shape or form, or there's something that is sort of ringing alarm bells, and it's really concerning this karmic, It's like they want to lash out at whoever they think is responsible for this news getting out in some shape or form. Yeah, but it's getting out. Look, the sun with the magnifying glass. Yeah, the dog and the fish. Yeah, it's definitely coming out. So this other man, this person that this karmic has been having an affair with, they know this child is theirs, okay? That's the thing, they know. Maybe they didn't know in the beginning, but they know that this is their baby. And I feel like, this mother is definitely finding out as well. I'm telling you, I feel like the hospital did some more digging on the situation. And there's records that show that dates are not matching up, and possibly the blood type isn't the same, right? Or there's something that is just not matching, right? I know obviously they don't have to have the same blood type, but it was just an example. But there's something, right? There's something documented that proved that it's not matching, it's not lining up, okay? But this other man knows that this is their baby, right? It could have even reached a point where this person is demanding for a paternity test, right? Yeah. When this child is born, because they're convinced that it's their child, right? But this person is trying to convince this masculine, if this is getting back to this masculine, they're trying to convince them that they've been loyal to them, that they never cheated on them, right? But this is the reality. You see? This is the reality. This isn't this person's true nature. That's how they're presenting themselves. But this is them. Yeah. It was all about stability, abundance, right? So I don't know if this masculine comes from a wealthy family, if they are successful and wealthy. But this is what this person wanted, right? This was their whole intention. They never actually wanted to settle down with this person. It was just, what can I get from this person? And they figured, obviously, they don't want people to know the truth. They don't want people to know that they've been having an affair with this other person. And if they are able to pin this child on this masculine, then they know that they're pretty much set, okay? But they're in trouble, okay? With the broom, the birch, yeah, they're in trouble, because I'm telling you, this child is not his, and it's getting out. People are already talking about it, wow, they pinned this child on them just for money, the scythe, the axe, number 10. They pinned this child on this masculine all just to, get as much money out of them as they can. They know that even if they break up, they're going to have child support, Yeah, so it's already out there. It's already in the public domain. Wow. This could even be something that gets revealed at a baby shower. That's crazy. because I saw that baby shower. So it's possible that this news actually like breaks out at the baby shower, or this masculine confronts this karmic at the baby shower and there's a dispute. Yeah, and people start talking about it. But either way, the news is getting out. People are finding out that there is another person in the picture, right? This other man could even be the one that's exposing it. So that's crazy. Okay. So what now? What happens now as this news is getting out? The sun, the fish, the man, the star, and the broom, the birch. Yeah, even this masculine, right? Now that they're aware, so this is coming out, right? So this masculine is finding out that, you know, this was all about money. So this could have even been like some kind of setup, but I don't feel like in this situation it was. I've had a situation where, you know, someone tried to baby trap a masculine with someone else's child for money, but even though, yes, they are doing that now, I don't think initially in this situation, they were planning to do that. They actually was trying to get rid of this child, but it didn't work. So they were like, okay, well, I'm going to pin it on them then. I'm not going to tell them it's someone else's. Yeah, so this masculine knows that now. They know. And they feel like this is something that... It's like they feel like this was something that was fated to happen as well. Because they feel like this is their punishment, that this is their karma from the universe. Because of the choices they made. And there's so much gossip about it. People can't stop talking about it. Yeah. Like, oh my God, they were using this guy just for his money. This mom, I don't know, she was really like pushing him into being with this person, right? Instead of so-and-so. I bet they were in on it. I bet maybe they had some kind of deal where they were going to make money, like they were going to steal money from him as well. Like, people are talking smack about the whole situation. And not only, because that's the kind of people they are. But not only that, they're talking smack about not just this karmic, but also this mother figure here, right? Whether it's, you know, the feminine's mother or his mother. Yeah. Because obviously they were a big player in this whole situation. So not only is this like public humiliation for this poor masculine here, but you know, it's shining a harsh light on the mother figure as well. And they're not seen very favorably at this point, put it that way. Yeah, because it's like they helped to get this masculine in this mess. So they're going to have to help them get out of it, you know, with the wow. Be careful what you wish for, because you may just get it. And this is what this mother wanted. And now look what happened. Yeah. But it's like now they're wondering, like, these people are like, what else are they hiding? What other family secrets do they have, right? Yeah. And they're talking about this feminine here in a home, right? With the compass, changing directions, going on a different trajectory. Maybe this feminine who was like the other option, right? Who would have been this person's actual match, divine counterpart. Maybe they have moved home in they're in another location. It could be this person's actually starting a whole new foundation themselves, right? And people are wondering what this feminine's got going on. Yeah, because they know that this person took another direction, because this person also made a different choice here, right? This masculine may even be trying to get a message out to this feminine, but I feel like communication is blocked. Yeah. Oh, wow. So now the mother figure wants to protect her child. Trying to protect their family name, because it's been dragged through the mud because of this other man. Okay. Oh, wow. It looks like now that it's out in the open, this other man is actually trying to commit to the karmic, right? But I don't know. I feel like this person doesn't really care for the commitment as such. They just want money. They just want to be looked after. Yeah, that's crazy. What did I say? This is this person's true character right here, right? They want to portray themselves as the main woman, but this is more the energy they're in. They don't care about either of these masculines. They're just thinking about what they can get out of them. Yeah. And they were going to like live a whole lie. That's crazy. But yeah, so this main man here is, they're not feeling too good right now, I can tell you that. They feel publicly humiliated. They know everyone's talking smack about this situation, right? I don't feel like people are even being particularly you know, supportive or comforting to this man. They're almost looking at him like, well, what do you expect? So I don't know if there was like obvious signs that this person couldn't be trusted and they trusted them anyway. But it's like, it almost feels like this group of people, I don't know if they're friends or whatever, or just people in the community. It's like, it's almost like an inside joke. And that's really sad, you know. Yeah, okay, this masculine may have made a wrong choice, but that's not okay to do that to someone. It's like, it's almost like an inside joke, like, oh, I can't believe that, you know, they're settling down with so-and-so. Don't they know their track record? Don't they know, you know, that they only care about money and they'll do whatever they can to get it? You know, it's kind of like that, you know. So it's like almost everyone was in on it except this masculine. So when this came out, you know, it was like shocking, but no one was surprised, you know. And people were just making fun of it, laughing about it, talking smack about it, dragging the mother figure through the mud as well. Obviously saying bad things about the Karmic, but also, you know, making fun of this masculine for buying into it, right? But still, that's really ugly behavior. So it just shows what kind of people this masculine had around them. So, that's sad. Whereas I feel like the feminine that this person gambled with and essentially chose not to invest in, they're nowhere to be seen. They went in a completely different direction. So they're not around this mess at all, and I think that's for the best. Okay, so if you are the other feminine, okay, and yeah, this could be just letting you know like what happened, right? As a result of this person's choices. You made the right call by just like leaving this person where they are and just keep moving. Yeah. Because it's like, okay, if you're not going, if I'm not what you want, that's okay. I'll leave you where you want to be. You know, if you want to go in that direction, that's okay. I'm going. You know, it's that situation. And you just left. And now this person's like sat there with egg on their face like, fuck, what have I done, you know? Yeah. It's like they realizing they married or they almost married a thief, okay? They almost married an opportunist. A scavenger. Wow. Yeah, and they didn't see it. It's like they were so blind to this. They didn't, and this person could have actually even stolen something from them or has been like stealing from them. Taking money out of their account without their knowledge, or, you know, taking things from their house without them knowing. Yeah. Oh, this person made a very poor choice and they know it. And that's it. Now they feel like it's not even about destiny anymore. They thought this was their destined path. Now they feel like this is fate. That this was fated to happen based on the decision they made, right? Those doors, the doors we saw at the beginning, they were so fundamental to this whole situation. That choice that they made to either go back to someone or to start something like a relationship with someone, yeah, that literally led them down this whole path here, you know, because ultimately the divine's going to let you make your choice, and if this is just what you choose, then so be it, you know. And they realized they swapped destiny for fate. Yeah. So they feel like this is like divine punishment. They feel like they're being punished by the universe itself. But it's not about punishment. In this case, it isn't punishment. It's karma, sure. You know, possibly. depending on how they treated this other feminine, because we haven't seen the situation between those two. But so it could be, you know, like I said, there does seem to be a karmic element here. So it could be that, or it's just karma in that this is what you chose, so this is what you get, right? Where you align your energy, you know, you put your energy and efforts into, you know, a poisonous situation with someone who is toxic, what do you expect? That's what you're going to get. But I don't feel like it's necessary punishment. I don't think the universe is punishing this person. It's just, this is what you chose, you know? And it's going to be a hard pill to swallow, but you're going to have to accept that, you know, accept responsibility for your choices. You know, you're not in control of what this person is doing, right? You can't dictate that. You can't always predict that. But it just looks like to me that there was clear signs that this person was not to be trusted. It seemed like everyone else was aware of it except this person. And I think if their mother figure was pushing for this union, either they were in on it in some shape or form because they thought they stood to gain something, or, which I've had in readings like this come up in the past, or they were duped as well, right? Because of the mask that this feminine was wearing. So yeah, you know, it's a real mess here, you know. But it's not about like feeling like you're being punished. It's this, you know, taking accountability. Like, okay, clearly I fucked up and made the wrong choice here. What am I going to do about it, you know? Like, yeah, you may feel embarrassed. You may be upset, of course. But, you know, you need to act at this point, you know? So what is this masculine going to do now? Now that they've found this out? The feminine is here. The compass. 26. No, this is not good. 36, the cross. 15, the bear. This is it. They're now just thinking about running back to this other feminine, which is not the right decision. Okay. So possibly they've already broken up with this other individual. Now the truth has come out. But it's like, you can't leave this mess of a situation and go straight running to the feminine that you didn't choose. No, that's not okay. So that may be why this is coming up, because either if you're not this masculine who's realized that you fucked up and made a bad choice here, you could be this like main female, right? Not this karmic, but this main female. And you chose a completely different direction here, right? You're on it's like you're on track. That's what I want to say. Like, you're headed in the right direction. Often when I see the compass, it's like, you know, a sign to me that you're headed in the right direction. Obviously, depending on what else I see with the card. But I feel like you just moved on with your life. You did the right thing. You were doing exactly what you were guided to do by the divine. And I feel like because you're not around these people, you had no idea what was going on in the background, right? And it was for the best, because what has this got to do with you, right? It's not your mess, but they're just letting you know what's been happening, because this person is trying to reach out to you. Like I said, they're trying to get a message out to you. They're trying to contact you, right? But they may not know how to, and they may feel like they don't have your new address. They don't have your phone number. They may not have your contact information. That's what they want. But at the same time, they know that they're carrying a heavy burden here. And that ultimately, if you don't want to be found by this person, if you don't want to be contacted by this person, you're well within your rights not to be. And that's just, you know, again, another burden that they're going to have to bear. They're just going to have to accept that. A big part of this reading is about acceptance, you know. Yeah, we have the anchor and the tree. Yeah. So I'd say, I feel like you've planted new roots, okay? You've planted your roots elsewhere. That's what it feels like to me. You know? So you could be like closer to your family, around family, spending time with family, right? But it's almost like this masculine now wants to plant roots with you. And it's like, okay. Yeah, that's what it is. That's what it is. Yeah, with the tree, the house, and the hearts. It's like, okay, I want to be with my true love now. I want to have a home. I want to have a family. And it's like, well, if that was the case, why was this person not your first choice then? What, because of family pressure? Because of, what, insecurity? Going back to that which is familiar? Energies that are familiar? Why was this person not your first choice then, if that's the case? Because from what I see, this person thought they were in the right place. So I'm not buying that, to be honest. You know, yeah, this person may have had feelings for this feminine, but obviously it wasn't strong enough to go against the grain, you know, and not be in a relationship with someone else. It's like they took everyone's opinion and circumstances as proof that that's what they're supposed to be doing and that's their destined path, right? Even though it feels like this masculine didn't really want that. They didn't want to at least have a child and settle down. It looked like they was considering that a burden. So, I don't know. I just feel like this person is very lost, very confused, and they don't know what they want. And they're just running back to the person that they know they, you know, they fumbled, essentially. But, I don't know. I mean, obviously, if you're this feminine, it's up to you whether or not you want to speak to this person. You know, you may just accept their apology and that's it. Or, you know, you may even want to look at this connection. But I would just say be very careful. Like, I can't tell you what to do. It's not my place to say don't. But I don't like it. I don't like the energy at all. You know, it's like they're running to you now that they realize their other situation was a disaster. That's, you know, that's, to be honest, that's disrespectful as fuck. But anyway, any advice for the feminine before we close this read then? We have the flowers, the sun, the cross, and the fox. And then we have the lilies. Yeah, so this person's definitely going to want to, like, romance you, take you out on dates, right? Yeah. They definitely want to invite you out for a date. They want to meet you. They want to see you. They really want to see you. It's like now they're realizing as well what they gave up. Because you were like the sun to this person. It's like they realized that your energy was like so bright, so vibrant, so positive, so loving, so warm. And it's like they're realizing that they sacrificed that for a cheat, a thief, a liar, right? For someone that, you know, couldn't keep it in their pants, to be honest with you, right? Yeah, that's how they're seeing it. That's not how I'm describing this person, but that's how they're seeing it. For someone who was constantly dipping out on them. So there may have been signs there, but they were just choosing to ignore it. Because it seems like everyone else knew, like as soon as this person announced that they were having a baby, everyone was talking and saying, like, are they really pregnant? Is even their child, you know? So I'm telling you, like, this person's behavior is well known, you know? And it's like, well, and you still chose to go in that direction. Well, it just says a lot about your self-esteem and your self-worth, you know? And that's what you need to know as the feminine. It had no reflection on you. It was reflecting exactly where this person was at. This person themselves could have been very unfaithful, right? This person may have even cheated themselves, right? I don't think this person was necessarily a saint. So, you know, it's like they met their match. They met someone who took it to the next level in some cases, right? With this fox energy. You know, fox like going in and out of the hen house, yeah. This person was probably a serial cheat themselves, so it's like they went towards the energy that reflected and mirrored back to them their own behavior. So you reap what you sow, okay? So, as for you, feminine, I don't know. I would really consider the situation before, you know, choosing to jump into the arms of this person. I don't know. Because I feel like you've already started a new beginning here. You have options yourself, okay? There is another door that's open to you, another path, right? There could be someone new coming in. Should you decide to not pursue this connection with this masculine, right? Yeah. But I don't know, it's up to you. It really is up to you. But, you know, it does seem like as well, what's this? Okay, that's just pertaining to that, like, those karmics. But anyway, yeah, I feel like there is going to be options for you as well. There are options for you. So it's up to you whether or not you want to work on this connection or if you want to move in another direction. Like I say, it's not my place to tell you what to do. But I would seriously consider all of the above before you make your decision, okay? And if you are going to, you know, see where this connection goes, yeah, let them prove to you that they've actually changed, okay? That they're actually putting the work in. And that this is someone you can actually trust. That isn't just going to run off with someone else or dip on the relationship to hook up with other people. Because I do see that there, so, you know. Anyway, so that is the reading. I hope it helps. Thank you so much for checking it out. If you found it useful, make sure you hit the thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. Click the notifications bell. Click all so you don't miss any of your upcoming readings. But for now, I'm wishing you guys all the best. And I'll speak to you soon. Bye.